The day that tells time. The market will show its direction tomorrow. Are we going to go up or down? I need to tell you guys something very important right away. Okay? We need critical help right now. I say this again. The last time today, the 5-day candle just went out. It was this one right here. Okay, so guys, we were back here before, okay? That just shut down, and it shut down again on top of support. Don't forget how important this chart is. Let's talk about this before we get into news and other things. I think this will move tomorrow because of all the external and internal news that's coming out. But this is important because it marked the top of Bitcoin twice. Here are 1 and 2. Okay, these are the points where UCT dominance held support on top of this line of support. Okay, this 5-day moving averages, it's a bad sign when something holds support more than once. That means it will be pushed up. Don't forget that if this goes up, cryptos will go down. And if this drops, cryptos will go through the roof. Now here's the deal. Let's count how many times it held on top of something last time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It pumped after the 4th candle closed on top of the moving average. It went down again. It held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 over here. That's 4 and 6 times. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right now. Guys, we're on the 5th. Okay, so we need to move soon. I'll say it again. The next 5 days will be very unstable for the crypto market. This week, look at this. Yes, this week, this will decide whether to go up or down. Guys, you need to pray in a dump. Pump it marks another top 3 times. Even for XRP, it made the top once. Let's hope this goes down, but again, we're at a very high level of danger. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that the 5-day candle just ended today, and that the monthly candle will end in about a day and 22 hours. It's going to be so huge. I don't want to talk about that right now, but here's another view of that picture that shows a big crash is coming. Are you ready for USDC.dominance? Guess you could make this, by the way. If this happens, the crypto market will go on the wildest run ever. Some kind of descending triangle, maybe with a bearish and an ogre stump, guys, if that's the case, okay? All that matters now is what the Fed says tomorrow, so let's hope that comes true. Please like today's movie. Just in for Machiguro, BlackRock thinks that the Federal Reserve won't lower interest rates tomorrow, correct? This is what the market thinks. Everyone seems to believe this unless there's an event that makes them wait. They're not going to It's not going to happen, right? Even though they won't lower rates, that should be good for the markets, right? Many people don't agree with this, but you really want them not to touch. Do you want them to hold on for a long time? That means the markets will go up. Second, here's an extra fact. The market will go up if you see Jerome Powell tomorrow wearing a purple tie. It's very bad if it's not purple. Okay, just watch. He also needs to wear a purple tie. Now, 12.5 trillion, even though the NASA's is becoming the crypto heart of the world, BlackRock says Bitcoin is having a great year. This happens right before tomorrow's big events, which tells me BlackRock is still very optimistic about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. It's been a great year for Bitcoin. This year it's up 25% because the New York Stock Exchange is in the process of passing a few important laws that will make digital assets and payments more common. These laws will make the New York Stock Exchange the crypto capital of the world. Yes? Guys, tomorrow is going to be very important because the NAICS government will give us more information. Okay, what they plan to do with digital assets. Remember that, there should be exciting news. That move will be made for this chart if it happens again. Okay, it's going to dump. Coins will fly if it dumps. All right, tomorrow is the day that will decide everything. He says that the bill to buy 1 million Bitcoins will be discussed soon. The bill has the backing of President Trump. Once more, guys, we need these things to happen. The government needs to buy. Their idea is to give 1 million Bitcoin to the US government for America. Satoshi has 1 million. Michael Schraggy's getting there. All right, Bitcoin will reach heights no one ever thought possible if they do this, because of all the money coming in like a wave. Not joking. After that, we had Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor's plan was to buy 21,000 Bitcoins for $2 billion, not long ago, okay? What's going on here then? To say it again, Michael Saylor doesn't stop. We really need him for XRP. I am not joking. This is the reason why. That would be crazy if we had him for XRP. But XRP is going to blow up right now. It barely moved at all. Perhaps not. I'm not sure. The market didn't even move though, except when he buys it over the counter. That's great news, and guys are still optimistic, right? You only need to look at the money. The stories don't matter, the money does. Once the US starts buying millions still Bitcoin MicroStrategies, BlackRock is very optimistic about cryptocurrencies. Everything is fine and we're going to fly. Trump dropped a crypto reserve and XRP was the first one to come up. Remember that for tomorrow. We need to know which coins will be added, if any, since they aren't even going to talk about a crypto strategic reserve, don't they? But the last time Donald Trump did it, he added XRP, Solana, and Cardano. And you know what happened the day he did that? Take a look at this. These are the two lights that went off 1, 2. Okay, that showed up That unstable guy could be it, just letting everyone know to get ready, get ready, get ready. Or if Ethereum is added, which some people think might be possible since it's the second biggest coin in the world, things will really take off, which makes sense. But the SEC is aware that BlackRock filed to let people stake their Ethereum ETF. That's pretty bad for their spot Ethereum ETF, guys. They want a stake. That's great news for ETH. Not even joking, that means they won't sell anything, especially since they can see the idle income coming in. Then we got, this is why they're buying so much. Take a look. BlackRock just bought ETH for $132 million. Then we learned that Trump had just spent $1 million on Ethereum. Okay, he understands something. How are you all? To say it again, they love having Ethereum. I think it sounds like slow or heavy. Still hasn't made a new all-time high. XRP, Bitcoin, and a few others did, but Ethereum hasn't. So I think they want that return on investment or percentage gain. It's crazy, but Fresh Wallet now has another 12,000 Ethereum worth $50 million.